All right, guys, I'm going to try and get this video out real quick. I got dinner in the oven, but I wanted to get a quick. Someone asked me what I use my setup for swing trades, so I figured I'd share that with you guys. I use obviously my indicator, the infinity indicator, the one I suggest, and um, the other indicator I have up here is the Super Orb. Now this is only for day trading, but I do use it here solely for the order blocks, and you can see why here. You know, if you look here, we sold off here after this red bar. So now that is valid, and I'm actually working on adding that to the infinity indicator. But you know, it's I'm coding it in. It's a process. Now you don't have to use that. Like if you have free Trading View, you don't have to use that. Um, and another one I like is the auto trend lines. Okay. And as you can see here, we bounced nicely off these trend lines here. Um, what settings am I using? So I'll start with the infinity indicator. And again, if you want a free trial of this indicator, comment trial below, and I'll get you hooked up. Um, Settings for the infinity indicator. You can have repeat signals on, and the only other setting I want you to change is if your ATR multiplier down here is at 1.75, you can change it to 1.5. It's not a huge difference. If you left it there, it wouldn't, it wouldn't make a huge difference. That's just my settings. I told you I'd share them. Um, so that's the only changes for the infinity indicator. I'm on the SPY hourly chart. This works on any asset chart. Um, and I'm going to tell you how to set up the fixed range volume profile. It's a free tool on TradingView. If you can either type it in here, if you go to indicators and type in fixed range volume profile here, you'll see it under technicals. Okay, so then you're going to click on that, or you'll see it over here on the side under forecasting and measurement tools. Okay, so you're going to click on that. And again, you should start and favorite. Hold on, let me. Obviously, I want to delete this. Let's delete these. Okay, and here we go. So again, you're just going to go to indicators, type in fixed range volume profile. It's under technicals, and then you'll see this little tool right here. Okay, and this is what you're going to do. You're going to go to the prior, again, this is on the hourly chart. You're going to go to the last trading week, okay? And you're going to map out the high and map out the low. So wherever the candle touches at the high, I let me go back, or I can fix that, and then the low. So the low would be Friday last week would be here because Monday starts here, right? That's a fresh week. So and try and get it as close as you can. Okay. So now I have to go. Where's our week start here? Okay, Thursday, Friday. So our week starts here. All right. Monday, right? Friday, Monday. So the high of the week is going to be right about where we are, but again, just get it as close as you can. And You'll see here, I actually, I realized when I did this earlier that the 626 call out for the key level was actually supposed to be 627 here. And so, you can see it actually bounced at 627. Unfortunately, I was sitting down at 626, a little heavier, waiting for an entry there because I mapped it out wrong. So try and get it to exactly to where the candle wicks touch for the high of the week and the low of the week. Okay. And then you just keep those key levels in mind when you're trading. Okay. Um, and again, so if it comes, so what I mean by that is if it, if it comes up to one of these key levels, and you'll be likely, again, you can use this as either a swing trade or uh, for day trading. But in swing trading, for the purpose of this video, so what are we looking here for? Well, if you entered this buy signal right here, you can see that we're holding this key level, 627, right? So that's an opportunity to either just hold your position, knowing support is holding, or even doubling down, bouncing at the key level here. Okay, so that's what I mean by um, you know these key levels or watching these key levels. Okay, um, and again, Super Orb indicator you cannot use for swing trading. The only thing you can use, and I do use, is and you can turn everything else off in the settings, is keeping the order blocks on. And again, that's you know, uh, a big help telling me which way the market's going to go. And then I do use the MLMI as well, definitely more as a secondary type of indicator. And if you're interested in that, you can go watch my videos on that. But that essentially works similar to like an RSI or a MACD. So if you know how to use an RSI or a MACD, this works just like that. So, um, anyways, I'll try to keep the video as short as I can. That's my setup. If you have questions, you can drop them below. Again, if you want a free trial of this indicator, or you're already a premium member and you haven't gotten fully on board, drop me a message and I'll get you hooked up. I'll get you going. So, anyways, thanks for watching, guys.